JP here, and this is Survival Living. So we are on location for a camp out. Now, what we got here behind us, I'm surprised that we even have reception. Look at that. Yeah, pretty cool, right? I thought so. So this is the first part of our camp out trip. Like I said, it's a survival camp out trip, but I've got connections. And I known about these lake chains and these ponds around this area. I got a buddy of mine that's in the forestry department, and they just did a controlled burn out here not too long ago. So yeah, that's my lantern right there. That's not a spotlight, that's my lantern. Yeah, check it out. Nothing except, oh yeah. So I'm excited about it. I am glad that we got reception, so pretty cool. All right, let me scroll through here right fast, guys. I saw a lot of people pop in. Don, good to see you, brother. Actually catching a live stream. I do apologize if y'all get any buffering. I am in the middle of nowhere. I'm actually surprised that we even had reception. So any issues with that, I do apologize. Dusty Data, how you doing? Freedom for all. When do you think we will, again, freedom for all? I have no idea. All I know is just to be prepared for it. And if we don't have a, situation like that, at least we're more prepared for when something does happen. I don't have the answers for that. We never know what they're fixing to do. Just boom, there it is. Lady T, how are you doing? Howdy. Good to see you, Lady T. Anarchy Television, how you doing, brother? Lorf, how are you doing? So nice to meet you. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. JT, my dear, how are you doing? Sorry I didn't text you. My texts are hit and miss out here, but we do have a live stream, so that's awesome. Awesome green screen. Yeah, no, not a green screen. But I'm actually glad too. The wife and I were really worried after Hurricane Michael and all the troubles we had last time. I've got frogs going crazy. I've seen fish splash. I've seen bird feed on fish in this pond. Oh yeah, I've got traps. I've got snares. I've even got a cane pole. So yeah, I came prepared this time. So this trip here is trapper fisher scenario. You going out to go do something and something happens, get lost, whatever. Or let's just say you've had one too many of these. Yes, I bought myself a 4-pack before I went out into the woods. I did. That's all right. I'm 42 years old. If I want one, I should have one. But yeah, I'm sitting here by the campfire now. Ghost, I doubt it would be locked down again because it won't work if they try. I really hope that they don't. It just, all it does is hurt the small business. If they do another lockdown, it's only for an agenda. Excuse me, guys, while I get some more firewood, or at least stoke up this fire right fast. So give me a second. So, like I said, we went and made sure we had our fishing license, hunting license, all that stuff up to par. Unfortunately, parts of Florida, if you're going to be camping, you need to get permits in certain areas. And we had to get a permit for this area. It's just the way it is, guys. The land of the free, right? I know it sucks. It pisses me off that there's such thing as you have to have a permit to camp out in the wild. But I don't like getting tickets. I've been incarcerated before. I don't like that either. So I just try to play by the rules as much as possible. It is what it is. All right, give me a second here. Let me sit down here. Oh yeah, I even built me a nice little bench. Hold on. Check this out. Yeah, you should have seen me flipping these trees out here by myself. He-Man. See here. Farmer John prepping, a farmer's son prepping. I don't know why I said Farmer John. Good to see you, friend. How you doing? Wish you'd have brought more food. Yeah, I've got one packet of legacy food. We brought the stroganoff. That's what I brought. And I brought some crackers with cheese and crackers with peanut butter. Hence, I'm not coming back out here with that bait. So the crackers will be used for bait, especially the peanut butter and the cheese part. Unfortunately, squirrels are not in season where I'm at right now. And I've got traps for squirrels. I like using rat traps, squirrel poles, things like that. But because they're not in season, even though I got hunting license, I'm not going to use that. So we're going to go for a Nutria rat. They're actually really good. They about taste like a beaver. And the beaver is also a rodent too. We can hunt beaver. We can hunt bullfrogs, some turtles, not many. I saw a turtle today driving in, and I jumped out of the truck, ran up to it, and I grabbed it, looked at it, and it was an alligator snapping turtle, which is protected. So I couldn't eat him. That sucked. It was a big one too. So I left him on the road. I kicked him off to the side, and I'm looking at the wife. She says, "What happened?" I said, "It's an endangered one." I looked online. So yeah, Florida's got some crazy laws as far as trying to hunt and trap. It just freaking sucks. Oh, I can hunt raccoon, possum, skunk. What else was it? For right now, there's something else that I can. Oh, the rabbits. Don't tell my wife. But you know, survival situation, whatever. But yes, I did buy me a 4-pack, and I brought out here to go sit on the lake. Well, it's a pond, and enjoyed a cold beer, have a cigarette the first night here. Because I only got here about 3 hours ago. So it's 8 o'clock now. Yeah, 5 o'clock is when I actually pulled onto the road. The road's about 2.6 miles off in the distance on this campsite. We're about, and the road, when I say the road, I mean it's a logging trail is what it is. It's not even an actual road. There's no name for the road. It's a logging trail. A lot of this area out here, paper mill owns and stuff, and they plant pine trees. You'll have to see the video on that, as far as the trees that are growing and stuff for the paper mill. So there are pockets of paradise out here. Ponds and lakes and stuff. You just gotta know where to look, and I did not know this existed here until a friend of mine had notified me about it. So, the Angry Prepper, how are you doing, brother? Definitely good to see you. Guys, I think every single one of you know who the Angry Prepper is. If not, you've got to go check out his channel. If you want the truth, you want the angry truth, no BS, he's your man. Silver Bucket, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Oh, we're losing you. I do apologize for it, guys. I am out here in the middle of nowhere. Blurry. Mosquitoes probably sucking on you, too. I went with DEET this time. I mean, off DEET, the Deep Woods. Last camp out trip, we did a survival trip. I only had Rappel, which is supposed to be 40% DEET. They tore through that. So, off Deepwood is only 25%, but I've always used that all my life, as far as I can remember. Ever since they came up with Deepwood, I ain't had no problems. So we went back to old school on that. Led Zepp girl, how are you doing? It's been a minute. Definitely love the name. Glad you made it. All right, scrolling through here. So anyway, guys, if y'all got any questions, please feel free to ask away. I'm always here, Settlement Chat. Laura. All right. Are you fishing or trapping? Sean, I am fishing, trapping, and hunting. I had to go get my fur bearer license for my trapping. I went and got my hunting license for hunting. And I went and got my fishing license, freshwater and saltwater. I did it all. The license for fur bearer in the state of Florida, I think I paid $100 or $120. The fishing license and hunting, I got to break up some firewood, guys, was $58, something like that, close to. But I didn't want to be trying to trap and stuff and get rolled up on by Florida Wildlife Commission or something like that and be busted for trapping or some crap. So the trapping is a fur bearer license. You have to get that. Even though I have no intention of selling furs from anything I catch out here, but since we're doing mocked up survival stuff, I want to make sure I'm legally covered. You know, I don't want to get screwed up. That's the thing. I harp on that, guys, because I've done time. It sucks being locked up. You lose everything. You're at their disposal. Most of the people that are in charge of you in these places are some sadistic, sick, twisted individuals. And let's face it, you don't want to be locked up. So, sitting back down on my makeshift chair here, scrolling through. Do you have any gigging tackle, Sean? No, I don't have any gigs. I'll be making my own gig. The only tackle I have, I got a 13-foot collapsible cane pole. I've got 3 sets of lines for it. That way, if I lose one, I got three additional ones. And then I got my basic hand reel survival fish kit that I made myself. That's the only survival fishing equipment we have. All right, scrolling through. Susanna, good to see you. Gardner Josh, good to see you, brother. I didn't see you step in. I'm probably way behind in the chat, guys. I do apologize. So we did get a lot more battery banks for our cameras, for our GoPro, and the camcorder for our IR vision and all that stuff. So we'll be taking time and actually get some decent videos this time around. We won't release another 3-hour survival video. I'm not going to apologize for it because I really wanted people to actually watch and feel what really it takes for survival. Now, I was out here for, 4 days, 3 nights last time in that river chain, and I could not find any big game. The river was flooded. We had a series of thunderstorms every day, so fishing was nearly impossible. And the thing about that river chain, if the water gets flooded and it gets really fast, the fish, they're not there. I mean, they are washed downstream. So fishing is out of the question. So we had to survive off of minnows, grubs, worms, reindeer moss, lichen. I mean, it's just grasshoppers. That's what we lived off of for 4 days. Now, can you live longer than that without food? Yeah, of course you can. But I want to show you how bad it is. All right, scrolling through here. Do apologize, everybody. I just want to touch bases with everybody and let you know that we did make it. I was trying to make a hold on. GoPro turn off. GoPro turn off. GoPro turn off. My GoPro camera's retarded. Stop. Give me a second, guys. I gotta there it goes. And now it turns itself off. Freaking crazy. I have to wash the batteries on those, even though we have battery banks now and stuff. JT. Yeah, go to your room. All right, I'm gonna swing the camera around here. Only because I was taking a swig of my beer there, and I didn't want to. You ever see that on film? Okay, I appreciate the messages on Messenger, guys. I'm in the middle of a live stream, so yeah, it pops up. I'm on my cell phone right now, so please don't do that. It pops up. See here. Is it so light out where CFP is compared to us? Terrible rain. Well, this is the cell phone, and it actually makes it a lot lighter. I am currently 805 here, and it's actually a lot darker than it's showing right now. If I turn on the camera, it looks pretty dark. Oh, Jesus. GoPro turn off. Yeah. Voice activation's awesome when you got your hands full, but other times it's a pain in the butt. But yeah, it's actually pretty dark. It doesn't look like that in the background here, but the way the light sensor is on my cell phone, it makes it look lighter. See here. WV, how are you doing, my friend? CFP was like Tom Hanks talking to Wilson. In case, oh, Silver Bucket, I think you did watch my green screen with Tom Hanks. It should be in the playlist, guys. I'm not really sure where it's at because it's been a while. It's when I first got a green screen and I was trying to do movies and things like that. Just things on prepping, and I inserted myself into Castaway. Hey, I've got issues. All right, scrolling through here. All right. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch bases with everybody, let y'all know I made it. You know what? Let's try to take a walk out here. I'm gonna turn on my headlamp right fast. Hopefully, I don't lose everybody, and hopefully, we keep reception. We'll walk out here near the pond. So we don't have all of our gear that we usually take with us, like we're going to take for the Pathfinder course. That tarp and stuff like that, that's all put up. I wanted to take other gear out, and I want to strip down as if we didn't have anything out here, just bare minimum. So the scenario that we're going to be doing out here is that I am either fishing and trapping, camping for a few days. I only brought one meal with me. Of course, I did bring 4 beers with me, but hey, I'm a redneck. But yeah, let's see if you guys can see that out here. But yeah, these grows here, they got frogs. I can actually see frog eyes in it right now. Probably can't pick up on the cell phone, but I can see the eyes looking back at me. And don't worry, that's not gator eyes. I can actually see that it is frog eyes. So I'm going to come out here with a big old club and do what people do with clubs. Smack the crap out of a bullfrog. Yeah. So that's what my plans are for tonight. I don't mean to keep blinding the camera. Let me walk back into camp, guys. I am roughly, I don't know, 60 yards from the ocean, from the pond here. So that's not too bad. I don't want to be right on top of the pond, just in case other things going down in there, trying to drink or anything like that. I don't like being right on top of water. So moving on back up here. Turn off our headlamp. All right, so I ain't blinding everybody. Okay. Bullfrogs, not bad eating. Yeah, absolutely. Make sure it's not alligator eyes. Yeah, Green W, yeah, it's not alligator eyes. They have alligators have a red color to them. Well, frogs, they either have a bluish green twinkle on theirs. Snakes don't mess with you. So far on this trip, I have not seen a snake. If I do see a snake, he's dinner. Oh yeah. If you have not checked out how to skin out and eat a snake, I've got that in the playlist. So definitely check that out. I think I actually titled it The Other White Meat. Angry Pepper, got to run. At work. All right, no problem, brother. Definitely appreciate you stopping in. That was actually really cool of you. I appreciate that a lot. All right, so you're out there 7 days. So nice to meet you. Yes, counting today, I will be doing my return trip on Sunday. So because the entry was on a Sunday and exit is on a Sunday, I still count that as a day. So yeah, I'll be here all week. Well, I won't be in this one location. We're going to switch things up. We're going to be at this location for a couple days. And like I said, this is a chain of lakes around here. And we're going to be moving. We're going to be setting up debris shelters and things like that. We'll be showing many different types of survival techniques. Right now, I've got the tent right there. We use that tent for our camera gear and stuff like that. I didn't get out of the vehicle till 5 o'clock. And then trying to walk in here. By the time I got camp set up, firewood collecting, all that other stuff, I did not have time to build a shelter. So tonight I'm using the tent and we can just kind of test out everything here. I got a big freaking tripod for my lantern. Let's see if you can see that. It's a freaking trebuchet. that's that's a huge tripod there for a lantern. But I wanted it up high enough where I can actually see everything on the ground because I'm still new to this area. See here, scrolling through. I am way behind. I apologize. T Prada, how you doing? I commented on the snake video. Yeah. Zep girl, we camped all last week. 3 skunks robbed our camp. 3 frogs were so loud it was hard to sleep. Tree frogs. Total T, how you doing? Good to see you. Do alligators something? I saw something about an alligator. Do alligators sneak up on you in the night? Sea shank, not really. Gators will come inward from a water area, but it's not like they're trying to sneak up on you. Usually, if a gator is going to get you, he's going to get you within 10 to 15 feet of that riverbank or that lake bank. So luckily, the water here is pretty clear. I can actually see a good 20 yards into the water during the daytime, which is great. Now, they can move fast. So 10, 15 feet out of the bank, they can snatch you quick. Some people say they can get you even more than that, a good 10 yards. Either way, you just be mindful of your surroundings. You watch, you look at the water and stuff before you go step near it. But yeah, I'm very careful about being around water. WB, I love you and watch all your videos, but will not be watching the snake vid. I hate snakes. WB, not a problem at all. Trust me, I fully understand. It was a gruesome video too. Sweet Tea, yeah, he got a signal. I did get a signal. I am very surprised myself. So yeah, I figured we'd do a live stream for a little bit on the first night. Thankfully, we got plenty of extra battery bank chargers and stuff for our phones and everything else. So we're gonna do our best to make some very good videos. South Florida DCL, good to see you, brother. Scrolling through here. Gators are fast running on land. Sweet Liberty. Yes, gators are when they first take up out of water. Now, for a burst movement, super fast. I'm not talking 40 plus mile an hour. But long haul, like a marathon runner, if you got 40 yards on him and you're already in a run, he's not going to catch you. But that burst of energy, and you're right there on the water, yeah, he's going to grab you. I mean, they grab gazelles and everything else, which are very fast. They grab cheetahs. That first burst of energy coming out of that pond, they can grab you. Enjoy the decline. Hey man, how's the camping going? The camping is going great. We had broke out our emergency fire starting kit. Yep, I don't know if you guys remember that one or not. We still manufacture and produce those, and we broke that out for this trip. So we're starting our fires and stuff like that with that. So I broke that out today, got this campfire going. And I need to get some more wood on the fire. So, you know what's the nastiest taste in the world? Go buy a beer at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it is currently 8:15. And it's been sitting in a plastic bag this entire time. No refrigeration. After it's been refrigerated, blah. But it works. Alright. Sorry that the camera's moving around, guys. I don't have my tripod set up for a cell phone. I know I usually have certain things with me. We did trim down some of our camera equipment. We got the this Hero Black 7. If I say the name, it'll turn on. We have our camcorder for our IR night vision. So we only brought 2 tripods. One that I can actually carry decently, and the other one's one of our real fancy tripods. That thing freaking stands like 9 foot tall when it's fully extended. So we brought one of those. Brought all of our battery banks and everything, our charge systems. Now, do you need all that stuff to be a YouTuber? No, you don't. I want to do better quality videos. except for this live stream right now. I'm using my crappy cell phone. But I wanted to have better quality videos on our normal streams. And that's why we invested in those things. It's not the new top of the line GoPro or anything else like that. It's a Hero Black 7. You know, it's an older one, but it's user friendly. That's why we use it. It's just easier for me to understand how to use it. All right, sitting back down. CFP, where camping? South Florida DCL. I am in Northwest Florida. I'm afraid I can't give away my location while I'm still out here. The whole OPSEC thing. And also, I'm going to be out here a lot more for some more survival videos, and I don't want to blow it up or have any uninvited guests. So, yeah, I don't really give too much information on that. I'm not sure I could deal with gators. Seem very dangerous. All right, scrolling through. Do you like Milwaukee's best ice? No, I don't. This is Bud Ice, actually. I like Ice House, but they didn't have it. I don't drink beer hardly at all anymore, and I don't drink hardly at all anymore. I had a couple beers, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I was getting ready for this camping trip. I looked at the wife and said, hey, you know what, I'm going to take some beer with me. She says, yeah, you're just like a redneck out there, going to go through the woods with a case of beer. I said, no, I'm not going to take a case, at least 4. So she actually went and bought it for me. She said, here you go, babe, I got you some beer. I said, all right. She said, now, how are you going to keep it cool? I said, I ain't worried about that. Usually, I drop it in a lake or a river or something like that. But I didn't have time for all that. It'd be all right. Sherry, put the beer in the pond. Yeah, exactly. Usually that's what I do, but I wasn't worried about it this time around. I was only got 4 just to have something by the campfire. Saw a ton of deer last week on the fishing trip. That is awesome. I was going to ask how your fishing trip went, Sweet Tea. I know that you had done some fishing with the family and everything on a little camping and fishing trip, which is also very cool. I've been talking to my brother, and he's going to have some free time because the amusement park is going to be shutting down pretty soon. And he wants to start doing some outdoor survival with me. Kind of like, well, he wants to go camping with me. Camping. So maybe I can get him involved into it and maybe teach him some outdoor survival skills. So we'll be having that pretty soon. Probably the next camp out we have. So we do ours every 2 weeks now. And probably the next one, I'll bring my brother. And we'll probably come out here to this lake chain because it's beautiful out here. I mean, you can't tell with the photos that we started this evening, but during the daytime, even though it's a controlled burn area and they burned off a lot of stuff, it's beautiful out here. It really is. All right, what else we got here? I did my camping trip in early May with Captain, but nothing other than granola bars and tuna pouches with ranch. All right. Scrolling through here, guys. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap this up. Like I said, this was just a live stream. I wasn't even sure if it was gonna work. I'm glad it did. I have some weird light back here in the background. You see that? What is that? Can y'all see that? Right there. You see that light up there, right? It's awfully bright. Could be a star. I can tell with the woods and stuff. Could be a star up there. It's awfully low for a star, though. But anyway, all right, guys. Y'all take care. Definitely speak to y'all later. I'm going to get the fire stoked up here, and here in about another hour, I'm going to ease on down there and go whack some frogs. All right, guys. Talk to y'all later.